Well, hello everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is Jason, Fitness Captain Boxing here. I want to discuss the fight that took place a few nights ago. By the way, welcome everybody new to my channel. This is fresh. It's a new channel. I hope you guys will subscribe if you enjoy my boxing reactions. Hope you give me the thumbs up and find that church bell, will you, on the internet and hit it so you can be notified for my future videos. All right? Now I got that out of the way. As I was saying, there was a fight that took place a few nights ago, Saturday night. It was for the championship of the world, not just any championship, right? It was for the heavyweight championship between Deontay Wilder and Luis Ortiz. You can't see Luis Ortiz's face, of course, can you, in this shot? Because Deontay Wilder knocked him out. That's right. Now what, Deontay Wilder's like 42-0 with 41 knockouts, something like that. Unbelievable power, right? Yes, it was the rematch. Remember, they fought several months ago or almost a year ago. Deontay Wilder knocked out Luis Ortiz in the first fight. He did it again in the second fight. Again, showing he's got a lot of championship mettle. They both have extraordinary amounts of courage. Luis Ortiz, he was doing great, guys, right? He was winning that fight. You know, he's more, as people have discussed and the experts, he's a more technical boxer all the way around. He had an extensive amateur career, of course, we know in Cuba, right? And Deontay Wilder, though, he's come a long, long way, even though he hasn't been boxing that long. And, you know, I find what fascinating about Deontay Wilder, there's actually quite a few things fascinating about this guy, you know, and he's a very charismatic dude. But his whole physicality, right? I mean, he's 6'7", 6'8", very rangy. He reminds me of a Thomas Hitman Hearns in a way, in that respect, right? And he's got, again, that powerful right hand. I better put boxing gloves when I show you guys his punches. Here we go. So as an example, right, guys? Let's see here. Just get these gloves on for a moment. And, you know, Deontay Wilder, he's very athletic, you know. He's got, again, just a great athlete all the way around. He's got that wide stance, right? So it makes it even difficult for a guy like Luis Ortiz to always get on the inside, you know, and land his power punches. But Luis Ortiz, he was crouching down. He has very good footwork himself. So he was able to land some body shots, a few head shots, nothing major. But Deontay Wilder, most boxers, you know, they have great difficulty even hitting Deontay, even though his defense is not, you know, it's not supreme, it's not extraordinary. But because he's so tall and lanky, he can lean back. Again, he's got a wide stance, so he's got the reach advantage. And he showed it in this fight. And the mistake that Luis Ortiz made, I think, guys, if you notice, throughout the fight, Luis Ortiz was doing something excellent. He was parrying Deontay Wilder's jab with his gloves and parrying the right hand with his gloves. But near the end, if you notice, he started to just use more his head movement. Now, usually head movement's good, slipping punches, but he forgot to parry the punches with his gloves, guys. That one little mistake, Deontay Wilder had figured out the range by then. He saw what Luis was doing, right? And then he pulverized him with that straight right and didn't even hit him. You know, it hit him straight on the face, basically. It didn't even hit him on the side of the jaw, but that's the kind of power that Deontay Wilder has, right? He doesn't even need to hit you on the temple. Now, you know, don't forget, guys, Luis Ortiz, he did get up at the count of 10 or 9. He just barely beat the count. But, of course, I think there was a good stoppage. I think most people would agree, right? He was on Queer Street, man. He didn't know where he was. So, once again, Deontay Wilder remains the heavyweight champion of the world. At least one of the title holders, right? We got to get a unified heavyweight champ. So it'll be very, very fascinating. Is Deontay Wilder going to have the rematch with Tyson Fury? Because that'll be epic, right, guys? Another epic super fight between those guys, a rematch. I think that fight now should take place. And then we got Anthony Joshua, of course, the guy who's built like a Greek god. I think he's done some steroids. But anyway, he's fighting, and he's British, of course. He's going to be fighting Andy Ruiz. They're going to have a rematch. What's with all the rematches in the heavyweight division, guys? It's crazy. But, you know, the heavyweight division, too, guys, there's a lot to be desired, right? It's still not near what it used to be, competitive-wise, you know, with the heavyweight division. But, you know, it is getting better now. In the last few years, it's got much more exciting with these guys anyways. So thanks for listening, everybody. I just want to give you a quick analysis and my personal thoughts on the heavyweight tilt that took place. And as you guys know, I've been posting some videos on Canelo Alvarez versus Sergey Kovalev, telling you guys without a doubt in my mind, and I could show you guys, and if you listen to me, hopefully I could convince you that was a fixed fight all the way around, man. Kovalev took a dive, and I think he was forced basically by Zone TV, guys. Never underestimate the corruption, unfortunately, with some of these corporate conglomerates, guys, especially when you got that much money invested in Canelo and his team, guys, right? He's the cash cow. What, $38 million contract or something? It's just unbelievable, guys. They didn't want to lose that money. They needed Canelo Alvarez to win that fight. They needed to know that he was going to win that fight. You better believe there was backdoor dealings they discussed with Canelo Alvarez, guys. Put a lot of pressure on him, I believe. A lot of persuasion and power, and putting money and dollar signs in front of his face to take a dive, to make sure that he didn't hurt Canelo Alvarez. Because, guys, Sergey Kovalev, come on. He's an awesome fighter. Even though he was in the twilight of his career, guys, he was still better than Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez could never beat Kovalev. Not even now, guys, okay? There's no way. Kovalev is the bigger, stronger fighter. He's faster afoot. Kovalev actually reminds me a little bit of Deontay Wilder in that they're very, very reactionary on their feet, guys. I don't know, you probably can't see my feet in this video, unfortunately, but... and Canelo Alvarez, guys, he's a great fighter, don't get me wrong, as I said in the other video, but he's very slow of foot. That's one of his weaknesses, right? He's very plodding fighter that way. And so Kovalev had a lot of advantages, of course, the reach advantage. Guys, Kovalev, under normal circumstances, there's no way he should have looked like that old, feeble fighter, guys. It was all a setup, I'm telling you. Yes, he took the shots on purpose, man. He knew he was going to lose, had to lose that fight, guys. There's no doubt about it. If you just got to watch the body language and the pity-pat punches that we all know Kovalev threw. Anyway, I'm getting off topic here, guys. This video was primarily, I want to discuss Deontay Wilder and Luis Ortiz, the heavyweight championship fight that took place Saturday night in Las Vegas, guys. And again, Deontay Wilder remains undefeated. Poor Luis Ortiz, sorry you can't see his face. He was knocked out, guys. But, you know, hopefully he can have another fight in his career and go out on a better note. He gave it his best shot, but Deontay Wilder was too much. Again, with all that power and that precision. People don't talk about the precision enough with Deontay Wilder, guys. This guy is precise with his punches. Once he gets the range, it's pretty extraordinary. But I think he'll eventually be defeated. I think Tyson Fury is going to win the rematch, but we shall see. We shall see, right? Thanks for listening, guys. Really appreciate it. Hope you'll subscribe to my channel. And don't worry, one of these days soon, I plan on getting some real production value. Actually, I'll call out any of you guys who want to join me on this boxing journey with my new channel. Anybody who has a lot of creativity, excuse me, if you like to do Photoshops and that good stuff, I could really use some help. Jason Fitness Captain Boxing, he has no technological savvy at all, really. So, and you know, maybe I'd like to add a short music boxing intro too, a powerful introduction for you guys. So anybody out there who wants to help me do that, if you think you could help me, I would be grateful, I would be privileged, I'd be humbled and honored, guys. And I'm humbled and honored for all of you that have come over to my channel and subscribed, all 3 of you. But it's new. Let's grow this channel, shall we, guys? I hope we can, especially if you like boxing. As you know by now, I got a palpable passion for boxing and working out, guys. There's nothing quite like it. Boxing is the best sport in the world. And UFC, mixed martial arts. I like all fighting, guys. And boxing, you know, I'll always have an amazing passion for boxing, guys. It is an awesome sport, and it builds a lot of character, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Take care, guys. Have a great day. Live strong, stay healthy and active and strong. More great videos to come, I promise. Take care. Deontay Wilder remains the heavyweight champ, at least one of the champions. Take care, guys. Bye.